Welcome to Short Scale Modelling. This is part 2 of the Moebius Battlestar Galactica, scale 1 to 4105. In part 1 I done the north section of the build, placing some lights, and this part I'll be carrying on with that vein, going down the body and then into the engine. So let's see how well I get on. So I'm carrying on putting the rest of the hull assembly on for the nose cone, or the nose section. I'll go in here somewhere. So that's everything on. So I put the nose part on, put on the covers here, the side panels, and I've just knocked off the part I just put on. So all that's left to do is a light test. You can see the lights coming through. You can see the blues coming through, the whites, and the orangey yellows coming in. Right, well, I've done some sub-assembly parts here. As you can see, this is the middle section. I painted it silver to reflect the light, put on the side panels. This is not cemented at all, this is all loose, as you can see there. But this is I dry fitted these together so I can do the wiring. I've also channeled out a little trough for the wire to run along here. And the lights are putting in again LED strips, so 2 here initially, but the wiring is the more complicated part at the moment. That's why I'm showing you that. So initially I have 4 pieces of wire, 2 red, 2 black, and I have to join these in the middle because the wire will be running along here, then up here. So these will be running along to the launchers with the Vipers and that come out, and up here will be actually the power and going into the strips. So I'll join these now. So I'll simply just cut the sheath of the wire. So I'm taking the neutral of the black and I'm just winding this around the exposed wire in the middle here, and then just a little bit of solder on it, and then I take the shrink sheath and just place it on. As you can see, I just put a bit of tape on just to hold it so it's dry. So I take a pre-drill, they're opened up there. So I take the main wire that's going to be directing into the power and just feed that through, and then I'll attach that to that. So that's that right, you can see the wires coming through there. So I'll just assemble this. I haven't put any cement in the prongs here, just the top. So carefully pull the wire through. And that's why I didn't put any glue in the prongs here, because I needed to make sure I was able to manoeuvre the side panels to match the top. And now I'm just attaching the unit to the main base. So again, threading the wire through. I done 3 holes there because I wasn't sure positioning of the wire at that particular point. But it all gets covered up, so it doesn't matter. I did cut off some of the contact points so that they should have gone into there and there, but I found the plastic a little bit too thick. This was the cut off and it just wouldn't go in properly, so it was easier just to cut them off. There was enough room, space to hold the contact points around the edge of the unit anyway. Carrying on with the wire connections, I'm putting on now the connection for the strip light for this inner part here. So I've taken a strip of wire, exposed it in the middle, tinned the ends, and I'm just wrapping it around the exposed wire from the other leads. And then once that's done, just a little bit of solder. So this is obviously connected now, loose. So we've got the lights coming from the front part into the middle section. We've got the cross wires here for the cell things, and that comes up, joins all this, then it will go then back down, and this is where the main power will come in and out. Well, in. I've already tinned the true strips, so I'll place them in now. A bit of hot glue, and you want to keep an eye on the positive and negative side. On these strips there's a little minus sign and a little positive sign, and the aim is to try and get them the same way around, so you're not going to get confused where the positive and negative are. So the negative is facing inward, so this will go on this side, and then to connect the lights, same again. To secure it all and protect it all with a bit of hot glue, particularly the joints. So I've hot glued it all down, and the purpose of the hot glue is twofold. One, it holds the wires in place, and two, it acts as an insulation, so it protects any bare metal points from contacting another bare metal point and creating a shock. So not for the light test, now I've already tested it, so I know it works. So there's the light there, and you can see it in the head part as well. Onto the top part, there's a lot of little brackets in there. I'll have to place them first. These are quite an unusual shape, so I had to make sure that I've got them right there around. So there's a lot of dry fitting involved. Just take the butt off foam mist, and all six they go just fitting like that. So that's all the under ones on. So it's just the side panels I'll put on. Now moving on to the neck, and just a simple construction that goes on like that, and this will go on here, and then the neck just simply goes on here, and when I'm ready they'll all get connected. So it's now time to start combining the two parts together. So I'm just laying the bottom one on first before I put the top part on. So now I'm ready to close it up. Just make sure I got it the right way. I've got thread through at the bottom now. There was a support beam here that I took off, because I'm putting it in this way. If you were building it just as a normal kit, you would just modulate it and have it that bit separate built, so that's why you wouldn't have to take the bar off. But in this instance, so that just clicked in there very nicely. And now that's on, I'll do a light test and see how much paint bleed, if any, that I do have. I have a suspicion there will be a little bit through the various joints and so forth, but it'll all be easy enough to take care of. So I'm going to bring this video to an end here. Didn't quite get to the engine component. I'll pick that up on the next video. The next video as well should be the last one, so it's just 3 parts for this build. So if you haven't done so already, why don't you check out the channel for my other builds. Subscribe to the channel as well for the updates. Hit that like button, and of course leave a comment. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Bye bye.